Hello everybody, welcome back to A Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack, and today we are starting the Pepsi deild season with IA. We didn't make it through in the cup, we came third in our group or something like that, third or fourth. So today we're playing Starnan. I wouldn't have usually played this because we played them last season, but because they turned us down, we're going to be playing them and showing them who's boss. And we're playing Karla. I can never say the name. KA. I'm going to call them KA. I'm playing KA. Nothing much has happened really. No more transfers in or out. No one wants my players. No one is wanting to come. I'd say wanting to come. Not interested in signing anyone. So yeah. This is the team. Macarian goal. Mertens, Pak, Jord, Mistakovic, Cisse, Jason, Labadai, Denkovic, Babbitt, and Bakayoko up top. If we can get a result today, I'll be very, very happy. The cup was underwhelming, to say the least. We didn't perform at all, really. Like you said, I didn't even show you the results. I just got a really bad feeling about this season. We're just not going to do well, I don't think. Even though we've improved the squad, which we have improved the squad. I just don't think we're going to be doing well at all. We're going to be fighting relegation. I just can't see any other way of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a couple of early wins and be up there, but I'm not too sure. Right, 4 minutes in, there is a highlight. Cisse with a header. Bakayoko's now got the boys running down the wing. Has a shot. Was it on target? Yeah, it was on target apparently. Been a pretty dull half, to say the least. We had that one little highlight earlier. Other than that, nothing. To say the least, nothing. Which I'm fine with. Away from home against Starnan, a Europa League, consistent Europa League getting into sides. I'm more than happy with that. They did get it. I don't know if I showed you the end of last season, but they did get into the Europa League in the tail ends, which shows that they made the right decision with their manager. I felt like I could have got there as well with them, but we'll never know. We'll never know. But they are in Europa League. Hopefully they do well, because it'd be nice to see an Icelandic club do well, like the team that got relegated, Reykjavik, was it? They got to the fourth qualifying round of the Europa League, which is fantastic. Maybe Starnan will do that this year. Well, we're about to make our substitutions, I think. Pak's having quite a good game by the looks of it, and Mistakovic. We're going to make our substitutions. Anyone tired? Jason is tired. He hasn't played too many. He's come off the bench in all of the 5 games that we've played, but he hasn't really done too much. We're going to put Cisse up into midfield and then bring Swazon, I think, into that DM role. Cisse and Labadai can swap. Denkovic once again just having a crap start to the season by the looks of it. Arnson can come on, the young kiddie, and then we'll keep it as that for now. No real need to make another substitution elsewhere. Maybe Babbitt to bring on Mucci, but at the moment I'm alright. Right, we're coming up to like 5 minutes to go, so I am going to make that substitution of Babbitt coming off with Mucci coming on to replace him. Just to have a little bit more pace on that wings, a little bit more energy, if you will, on that wings. So that might make a difference. We have got a highlight, so it might make a difference, but it is a Starnan highlight. If we concede now, I'll be upset, because we have been fairly equal to them. Oh, it's a decent goal, isn't it? This is what happened in one of the cup games, wasn't it? It might have been when we lost. We just can't hold out late in games. And it's just adding to my fear that we're going to get sacked. Because we just literally can't hold out in games. It's an absolute nightmare. There's nothing I can do. I can't bring in any more players. I keep on offering out players that I got transfer list. I've had players transfer list for a year and a half. Every time I offer them out, no one's interested at all. Loans and transfers. I know they're a good side, but still. 89th minute. We just can't hold out in any games whatsoever. Right, let's go to the KA game. They're good as well, so this should be fun. Right then, boys, we're back for the KA game. I can't remember if we've made any changes or not. But we got McCary in goal, Mertens, Jord, Pack, Mistakovic, Cisse, Jason, Labadai, Denkovic, Babbitt, and Bakayoko up front. It feels like the same number. We've got a squad number to fill. Oh, it's this the keeper. Why is he on the bench? No idea. I can't remember if it was before the last game or before this game. We made a transfer out. Olafsson, the keeper, has gone on loan somewhere for they're paying all of his wages and whatnot. So, not too bad if you ask me. Let's it's all over the place. I think this team might have won the league, but I'm not entirely sure. I didn't check. Some of you might remember if they won the league or not. They are near the top of the league already, to be fair. I would say we probably need a point from this game. I'll be happy with a point. If we lose both games, that's a great save, to be fair. If we lose both games, which at the moment is not looking too good, then we're in a bit of a spot of bother, if you ask me. Right, another highlight. We're 16 minutes in. Another highlight for KA. He whipped it in. Mertens is there to head it away, though. Oh my god, what's that name? They've hit the bar either way, but that name was mental. Denkovic now. Can we go on a bit of a counter-attack? To Bakayoko. Pardon me. Gizan to Mertens. No, just ended the highlight apparently. Mad. Right, we got a goal kick here. It's just gone to no one. That's a terrible goal kick. Stigriminson is out there. McCary's caught it, and hopefully he produces a better kick than this. That he does. He finds Bakayoko perfectly. Can he play a winger through? He finds Babbitt. Can he cross the ball in? Denkovic is there. He can't go there. Labadai. It's gone over the bar. That was a decent effort there. If we had scored that, put the cat amongst the pigeons. Right, another highlight. The first half is full of highlights compared to the last game. Antonsson finds Stigrimson, plays it across the ball, and KA have gone 1-0 up. This guy's already scored his 5th goal of the season. So he's played 7 games and scored 5 goals. It's not bad, is it, really? My fears are slowly but surely coming true. We're going to be bottom of the league if the team bottom are going to get a result. That's worrying, to say the least. And it's not over, is it? Antonsson with the ball. Can we get the ball back? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Babbitt, he tries. He nearly gets there. Bouncing around, it just keeps on going back to them. That's a great ball, but we've won it back. Mertens to Denkovic. Just time, man. He had so much time. Jesus Christ. They're going to score from this. No, Mistakovic plays it back to McCary, who pumps it up to Bakayoko. Finds Denkovic. Come on, boys. Can we grab something here? Denkovic running through. Jason has a shot. Bakayoko can't really turn. Babbitt's got the ball. Have a shot. And he's straight at the keeper and then puts it away. 2nd goal of the season. What a man Babbitt is. He's starting to look good, Babbitt, to be fair. Denkovic needs to learn some tips from him and, know how to play well. He found himself open. First shot straight at the keeper. 2nd shot, he wasn't going to miss from there. Open goal. 1-1. Come on, boys. That's half time then. 1-1. We're on top, if anything, which is mental considering the start they had. Passionately say, I'm happy. I'm going to say I'm happy. The start was a bit iffy, but I'm happy with that. They've had the clear-cut chance, but we had 3 half chances, which is mental. So I'm fine with that. Jason to Bakayoko. They baited me into doing this. Denkovic hits the post. They baited me into doing that highlight and nearly went in. An hour in, we're going to start to think about making substitutions in a minute. There's a couple of players who are shattered out there, like the midfield, pretty tired. Mertens as well. McCary's just picked up a booking. Okay, it could be catastrophic in terms of stuff. So let's take off Mertens because he's had a pretty poor game. Forward to Hoob. Jason, we still haven't got a bloody centre midfielder on the bench. Cisse can come off for Swaz. We're going to have to take off one of these centre backs who are booked. Pack, you can come off for Lovric. That means we're going to have a few tired players in midfield, which is a bit worrying, but what can you do when I still need to remember to put a centre midfielder on the bench so I can actually, bring one on. That'd be fantastic. 5 minutes to go. Nothing's really happening. I'm just going to hold out for a point if we can get one. That'd be fantastic. We have been on top though, but it's 3 minutes to go. It just looks like it's just counting down, and that should be that, unless they get a goal in this 10 seconds. Free kick to us. That should be that. A point. I'll take it if I'm honest. Like, I just don't know what this season's going to hold. I'll take a point to start with. We've not been dominated in both games, which is good. Like, because I'm pretty sure these are two good teams. Starnan, we know, are a good team. I think KA were surely up there or thereabouts. I have a feeling they were. So, I believe they're a good team. We'll have a quick look before we go off, before we end the video. 6th, so just above us. Okay, they're in the mid-table slot anyway, so that's fine. We haven't played any of the bottom tier yet. We might be in the bottom tier, we don't know yet. But we shall end it there. Where were they destined to finish? That would be a good way to judge how well we've done. I haven't clicked that, that's why. Season preview, wasn't it? Season preview. They are... So Starnan are 4th, they're 7th, we're 9th. So okay, that's fine. Once we start playing these teams, that's when we need to pick up points. And because if we can pick up 9 points, 18 points out of that, we'll be fine and dandy. And then just have to hope we get wins out of some of these lot. But ladies and gentlemen, that is that. We're gonna, because we've already played the season in the season, I don't particularly want to prolong this. We're gonna probably come back, have a month or so. We'll probably come back for this game, the Reykjavik and Valkyr game. I don't know if we've had that episode before. I can't remember. But we're going to come back for that game anyway. So we'll have a good month and then come back and see how we've done. If you did like that though, please drop a like on the video. It means a hell of a lot to me. Please subscribe if you're new around here or you haven't done so already. And I shall see you again in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.